Where every fall and spring, our club gives out grants to recipients to further our community. And today we're going to be giving out grants for our fall season. So what I'd like to do is invite all the recipients as well as their sponsors to come on up. Hours of community service out there, also a Jefferson Award winner. And this morning he's going to be receiving a grant for the art and music program out there. And so I'd like to present you.
We're only using water-based oils. Now we're going to acrylics, colored pencils, clay. We have a couple of gentlemen out there that cannot see, and also for therapy for their hands. And also brushes for, there's a couple of gentlemen that do models out there, and so we're supplying equipment for them. We also started a new class with mosaic, and the one man that started it, he's kind of put most of his money in there, so this is going to help him also. 2 to 3 instructors working every Tuesday and Thursday, and we do have a bocce court now, and it's closed for the winter, but we do inside games. So thank you again for this donation. And I'm looking for a piano player.
At the Heritage Estate, she goes, I teach English.
Attaboy, Kev.
Well, you know, once a teacher, always a teacher. You begin to correct your I am delighted to say thank you to you. The program started with my arrival in Livermore in about 2005, and I had it going by 2006. Well, Jean Harden is wonderful, and she said, of course you can do this. You have to keep timesheets. So my 17 teachers and my 21 students go down on a timesheet every month. But we do meet, and I do thank you, because the money that I'm getting today is the answer to a dream. There is a wonderful, wonderful book. Of course you had to teach them. It's difficult to say things that are very supportive of families. However, at this time, what we're doing, we have 3 people who are working at Las Positas, and they're as students, regular students, and we took the time to prepare them so that they would be strong enough in English to do this.
Is the principal at Christensen Middle School, and she is going to tell us about a program called Shop with a Cop, which is a national program, I believe, implemented on the local level.
So this Saturday, we will be arriving at Walmart at 8 o'clock. Students will be picked up in their home by a police officer in uniform in a patrol car and driven to Walmart. We meet at Portola Starbucks before, so they go lights and sirens to the arrival at Walmart. It's very exciting. When they arrive, the Granada Band is there, and they are playing Rocky or whatever uplifting song happens to be. So it's really like a red carpet ride for a lot of these students. They get out waving. We pair leadership students with the younger students because the officers need some help with the shopping. Had given me a name and said that this child really needed to be a part of the program, and he was a kindergartner. And I thought, oh, that's a little bit young. He's 5 years old. We didn't even know, I mean, we've never had a car seat in a police, patrol car. So I'm thinking about the logistics. Well, fortunately, the parents came out with the child, the 5-year-old boy, and the little boy wrapped his arms around the leg of the officer. He knew that he was a good guy. Even though his background is something that is less than desirable for a 5-year-old, he knew the good guys were there. So it's really matching the police with the kids, and the cops love it because it's the one time that they get to do something really positive in the community, and they love shopping. The other part that's amazing is Walmart's not very busy at the time that we go, and there are citizens that walk up to us.
Year. She did an amazing job because absolutely everybody in our community receiving gifts today has sunflower thought about.
So thank you. If some of you were here when we spoke in November, you kind of know what our mission is, and we are seeking to create an intentional community for individuals with special needs, not unlike senior living, for individuals with autism. They're also online, and our kids drew these and packaged these, and we're selling these now. And your grant is going to enable us to do our gardening project, and that is going to be planting sunflowers, selling sunflowers, packaging seeds, selling plants, and we've already started on the packaging for that thanks to what you're giving us, and we'll be able to launch that with our kids doing the work starting probably in January.
This year's grant recipients. It's once again my pleasure to introduce Jim Harris, the president of SELF, June Bedford, the vice president of SELF, and although I'm going to let them tell you a little bit about what they do, I think 50 years at the rate of 98%, so they got a 2% default rate on this money, and it's absolutely fantastic. So every dollar that all of us contributed in this room is going to be able to give and give and give. So 98 cents on every dollar will continue to move forward. So, Jim, I'd like to turn it over to you and let you talk a little bit more detail.
Incredible interest rates. Thank you for... And the stories of how our children graduate with these $100,000 loans that they have to pay off, and it's really quite a very, very difficult problem for the young people today. Our loans, of course, are no interest, and also the rate of paying them back is very liberal. That is that we have about 120 loans outstanding. It changes all the time as people pay off their loans. We have probably about $350,000 in circulation right now, and over the last 50 years, it's been over 500 loans, over $700,000, and this all started because the Rotary started this program. A man named Jerry Jones, I don't know if anyone knows that, approximately $10,000 to $15,000. We have a lot of local donors here that are very loyal to us, because all of the expenses are paid for by the board of directors, about 36 people. So we guarantee that every single dime that's donated is loaned out to the students. And our donors like the sound of that, and so they stay with us. They're very loyal to us. I should have mentioned my father's name is Paul Harris.
Resource Center, Tina Harrell, and I'll just let her share everything that's great about this organization.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. The funds that you have blessed us with is going to help us with the program that we have we've been open about 7 years, so we're still pretty brand new. We keep saying that we're the best kept secret in Livermore trying to get out. There's a lot, also a better person going back into our community, right? And so if they want to be a better person, better themselves, because most situations, learned behavior, past experiences, things that they've gone through, is what has brought them to where they are, that they come to us. So with everything that we have created within these 7 years, and putting together the new program that we brought into our center, which we were trying to start, and this is what the grant has helped us to do here. We were told that I was actually on a phone with somebody through the court system that did not want to let me get off the phone because she says there's nothing like that, like this, that we're trying to start out here in this community. So most people have to go way out to Hayward to do anything that's court ordered. So I'm excited. And what we have is going really well with that program. So what we've done is we're using that program. And I don't call any of the clients to remind them of their appointments. If they want to do better, that's why we're here. If not, I've got a lot of things to do. And they all come to their appointments. We rarely get anybody not show up. So what we're using is what has been working. And so if there's a phone call that's coming in constantly like that, I want to meet their needs. You know, if they want to better themselves, we want to help them. And so that's what we're all about, and that's what this program, new program, is going to be doing, is all those court situations where they're wanting to better themselves, but they have nowhere to go, is what this is going to enable them to do. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for letting us do this.
To help our communities, and so thank you to all of you for helping us at Rotary. We try to do good work, and you're doing good work, and all of us together are helping a lot of people. So with that said, I'd like to introduce the chairman of Pleasanton Military Families,
expand our role in the community. So our mission is pretty much threefold. Not only still do we have the support group meetings, but also we do homecoming. So when our kids return from war or have completed their service and such, we have community homecomings where we involve the neighborhood and lots of other veteran service organizations like VFW, American Legion, Valley Veterans Foundation right here in Livermore. Getting a grant like this is huge for us because to cover all the care package expenses, we've also had to continue to start doing a lot of fundraising, which is new to all of us, having never done anything like that before. So I want to thank you very much for the grant, and we greatly appreciate it. And when I first walked in the door this morning, the first group of them, I said,
it's been a labor of love with everybody involved, and I did it in the first Gulf War in Pleasanton, and then started this in '03. And in about 2009, I started getting really worn out and tired out, and 24/7. And so I was so lucky to have Pat Frizzell, as one of my ace helpers, and she was the co-chair and all that. So one morning on Saturday, I just told my wife, I said, I got to hang this up now. And so I called her, and she jumped right in and has done a superb job of leading. She's coordinated a lot of extra help and specializations within the group. And it's so well run, I'm happy to just